Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 11th. This week, we are just going to jump right in here and take a look at what is going on for you. With this main spread, we're going to take a look at the current energies that you're dealing with, and then we are going to clarify at the end with the Lenormand to see if there's anything else that wants to come up for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising to get a full picture of what's going on for you this week. But let's see here, Aquarius. Really, this is actually a pretty good reading for you here. So I like to see that. I feel like a lot of luck coming in for you here with this kind of this last row, but also right here, you have this Rose's Kiss card. So I feel for some of you, but I really feel like this is talking about luck. There's like, I'm really focused on this ladybug that's on the card here, and I'm also getting a lot of luck in this last row. You know, you don't really have any cards yet. We're going to clarify with the Lenormand. You might get some cards that represent luck, but you don't really have anything here that necessarily represents being lucky, but I do feel like a very lucky kind of energy here. You have the Five of Cups, the Temperance card, and the Knight of Cups here. I do feel like a lot of disappointments in this first row, like you've been experiencing disappointments. I feel like something has fallen through here with that Five of Cups. I'm getting something about kind of like the word understanding is popping into my head here, but I don't think this is about you understanding something. I feel like it's saying that you're seeing the cracks like after some disaster has already happened, or maybe you had a tower moment in the past. This is your past position, so I do feel like you're kind of moving away from this energy, or you at least have the opportunity to move away from this energy. But I feel like normally maybe, you know, to me, the word understanding kind of represents us being able to understand something. But I feel like this is almost talking about something collapsing. And again, I'm seeing you like standing underneath something and looking up and noticing everything that has kind of fallen apart. So I almost feel that that Five of Cups is talking about disappointments, but it's like you're almost disappointed in yourself for not noticing something, you know, before it happened. Like, I feel like you wanted to, like, looking back, you're saying, I could have, you know, if I paid attention, I could have caught this. But I really feel like what's necessary, and, you know, here's the thing about the Five of Cups. It's like, you could be crying over these Five Cups, but it's like what you don't know is that if you turn around, see these two cups, then you'll see this bridge in this castle. So it's like a bridge and a castle is a lot better than three cups. Plus you get to keep two cups as well. So I feel like there's like, you know, something was meant to fall apart is what's popping into my head in this row. Again, not what these cards mean, but it's definitely popping into my head. For some of you, it could have been a love relationship, obviously. I feel like you kept trying to get the relationship to work out with that Temperance card. It's like you're mixing wine. You know, the Temperance card, the angel is trying to turn water into wine. And I feel like you were trying to progress a situation. You were trying to get it to move forward here. And maybe it was with a person you saw as your knight in shining armor. For some of you, I feel like this person maybe was your knight in shining armor. Again, if this was a falling apart, but just because of, you know, some you know, small minor issues, then I feel that this row here says you could be maybe going back to this person for some of you. For others, I feel like you're saying there's new love coming in for you. You have the opportunity card here. Definitely a card of some sort of opportunity, obviously, coming in here. I do feel you are having to work within some constraints here, whatever this opportunity is, Aquarius. Yeah, maybe you will definitely have to take the lead, Chariot, in this situation as well. We're going to have to clarify with the Lenormand to see what this opportunity is. But you have the Eight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Chariot. Everything here, and even going over to this Hierophant card here, tells me that you have an opportunity that's being presented to you, but there are definitely some constraints. I feel like it's kind of like you being inside a box. To me, the Hierophant can represent inside the box thinking. Eight of Swords, self-imposed restriction, and even the Chariot, you know, there are these two Sphinxes in front of the Chariot. He's taking control. He's taking the lead. He is steering this chariot, but these sphinxes kind of represent external circumstances, or they kind of represent needing to work within certain rules, regulations, or constraints, especially with that Hierophant showing up here. The King of Swords is very official energy as well. So I feel for some of you, it's like you see this great opportunity in front of you, but there are things that are keeping you stuck. For some of you, I feel like it's a person, and I feel like there are a lot of external circumstances that are kind of preventing you or that could be preventing you from being with a person. For some of you, it's like marriage. So it's like you could be in love with a person who is married, or you could be the one that is married and maybe you're in love with someone else. And it's like maybe you're just waiting for that situation to be over here. For others, it could be distance as well, I'm getting. So it's like maybe you're wanting to be with someone, but there's distance between the two of you. Chariot, there needs to be movement, but with coronavirus, obviously, movement at this time could be very challenging or very difficult for you, obviously, with the Chariot card. So I feel like this reading is about needing to learn how to operate. And your answer here, and we're going to have to go deeper because I feel like there's more to the story here, which we're going to do with the Lenormand here in just a minute. But the Eight of Swords is kind of your answer. Eight of Swords, the card of self-imposed restriction. But to me, the Eight of Swords can also represent being too close to a problem. I always say the Eight of Swords is kind of like, imagine if you were bumping up against a wall and it was only as big as your face, right? And it's like, imagine if you could only see that wall in front of you because it's like right here. To me, this card can represent being too close to a problem. It basically says you are looking at something, Five of Cups, you are too close to an issue, and this could be preventing you from just seeing that all you have to do is walk around the wall, right? And so to me, the Eight of Swords can represent a very simple solution, but you have to kind of back up and see it. You have to maybe take some time for yourself here, or, we're going to see what comes up as far as a solution is concerned. You do have the to be fair card. I almost feel like this could be kind of delaying a situation for you, Aquarius. Like it's almost like this is popping into my head as somebody is trying to be too fair in a situation. So you could be in like a third party situation here. It's like somebody's trying to give to both parties and somebody's trying to be fair to both people. But I feel like that's just causing like this imbalance. I feel like it's just causing a very stuck energy. It's not allowing things to move forward here. So I do feel like that kind of needs to change. There you go. You have this change in the wind card. So I feel like things are changing. Things will change in that situation. There you go, Aquarius. You have the Hierophant, you have the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. Amazing. The Hierophant, again, to me, can be inside the box thinking, but the Empress is going from winter to spring. It is a card of major improvements, and the Ace of Pentacles is another card that can represent an offer. To me, this is a card of path to marriage, and there's definitely marriage energy here with the Hierophant. So if you're looking for love, could be meeting someone, or you could be with someone that you will be marrying. For others, I feel this is just saying that you're overcoming the obstacles that show up in the rest of this reading here. Again, I love the Empress, definitely a harvest. So for some of you, this could be like a financial harvest. Maybe finances have been the obstacle here, and this could just be money, or you're increasing your finances here with this energy. For some of you, I just feel like a snap here with this Hierophant card. So maybe some of you maybe you're the one that needs to make a decision here, Aquarius, and I almost feel like you snap out of it, or it's like you just realize that you're too close to an issue, and I feel like that kind of helps you in a lot of ways. I feel like it moves you forward. This bottom row is amazing here, Aquarius. You have the Knight of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Pentacles here. It's like a very solid love offer. It could be a knight in shining armor. But again, I feel like external circumstances could be getting in the way with the Chariot. The other trick with the Chariot, by the way, Aquarius, is that the Chariot can represent as above, so below. So it kind of says if you keep it positive and focus on the positive side of things, then you will kind of get what you want. I'm a big fan of positive thinking because it's totally changed my life. But at the same time, I'm also a big fan of action. I love the law of attraction. I practice the law of attraction. But at the same time, I would say that I feel like the law of attraction there's not enough action in the law of attraction type of thing. And I feel like this is saying, use your powers of manifestation here, but also make sure to take action as well. I almost wonder if this is like a gift coming in for you here, Aquarius. Let's clarify, because like this is popping to mind as something that helps you. So thank you for being here, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. But Aquarius, what is going on for you here? You have the Tower, feeling isolated, feeling like you can't make the right decision. You have these Six of Hearts, 2 sixes. I love it. So 2 sixes to me says you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. This, the Tower is not like the Tower in the Tarot. It's a card of isolation, definitely a very isolated energy. I do feel like you could feel like maybe other people aren't understanding you at this time, or maybe you feel like people like don't really understand your situation with this energy. Again, I can't get over the fact that that Five of Cups, as much as that might suck for you here, Aquarius, I feel like that is really, truly a blessing coming in for you. The star here, this Six of Hearts, is like a blessing coming in for you. And so I feel like while, you could be crying over something that you think is amazing, I feel like there's something that's even more amazing coming in for you in the future. It's like something that's going to blow your mind is what I'm getting. The castle that's on that Five of Cups, it's like you're not just getting those two cups. I feel like you're getting a castle, like everything you want in life, something much more significant. So I love that. You have the Seven of Spades as well. Definitely communication coming here. The Seven of Spades is called a letter, and so I do feel like you could be receiving communication from a person. For some of you, I can't help but feel that this is someone from the past. And for some of you, I don't even feel you've been dating this person. Maybe it's just someone you were talking to. Maybe it never got off the ground. The Six of Hearts can represent star-crossed lovers. It can represent two people who really, truly desire to be together, but again, are experiencing blockages with that Eight of Swords. So let's see what this is about. You have the Two of Spades. There needs to be a breakup here, especially if there's a third-party situation, which I get heavily in this reading, that there could be a third party or it's like something is getting in the way. The Two of Spades is a separation. It says something needs to be separated. Queen of Diamonds, crossroads. You are at a crossroads at this time, for sure. The Queen of Diamonds represents being at a crossroads, having a choice to make. The Chariot can represent being at a crossroads, having a choice to make. So I feel like you need to pick the new path, is what I would say to you. With the Empress here, it's like something makes you happy. You see something as abundant and fruitful. You see something as your true joy. You see something as empowerment as well with the Empress energy. I feel like that's what you need to move towards. I don't care if this is a person in love. I don't care if this is a job, a business. It could be anything. But I feel like you need to move towards that like happy, joyful, great energy. This is not so good. The King of Swords. Part of me feels like that's you. And, I love that you come up as yourself here in the center of the reading, puts you in a position of power and strength. But I can't help but feel that that's someone you could be dealing with as well. I feel like it's someone who's too serious and just can't change. And, I get this very stuck energy here as well. I feel like this Empress energy is, like I said, another person who's beautiful and empowering, someone who empowers you, someone who lifts you up, Aquarius. I feel if this is money related, again, I feel like there's just a much more obvious financial path opening up to you here. Between the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Four of Hearts. Love it. Four of Hearts is like safety, security, comfort, protection. Everything that castle on the Five of Cups will provide to you. The castle in the tarot on that Five of Cups just represents safety, security, comfort, protection. Again, this person's feeling vulnerable on the Five of Cups. And again, that castle is their security. So I feel like for some of you, this is like what's coming in for you. In your outcome position, you have the Jack of Spades here. This is called the Child. You have the Nine of Hearts, Knight in Shining Armor. I feel like you're moving towards your Knight in Shining Armor here, Aquarius, and the Six of Clubs. Yeah, it's like you have to let go of some sort of burden. It's like you have a choice. Something is catching your eye. Something is kind of making you curious. I feel like you see something as very inspiring as well with this Child energy. It's a card of inspiration. How crazy is this? You go this way, and it's like you have the Six of Spades here, the Tower, the Queen of Diamonds, the Crossroads, and the Six of Clubs, burdens, right? Just like carrying a heavy weight. It's like one choice is going to be burdens. The other choice, which you know is the right choice, is going to lead to, you don't know what it's going to lead to with the Jack of Spades. And maybe that's a problem. Maybe that's why you're having a hard time making a choice. Or again, this can be a person you're dealing with. Take it how it resonates. That's having a hard time making a decision because they can't see the future. The Jack of Spades, the Child, kind of says you have to learn as you go. It is a card of curiosity. It is a card of, kind of, like I said, excitement, enthusiasm. All things that children feel, and inspiration. But it's a card of like needing to follow your inspiration. It's like saying you can't know how something is going to turn out right now. The universe wants you to learn as you go with this energy. I'll tell you what, your life will never be the same again if you go down this path right here. So I feel like you need to move towards your happiness here. And I feel like you need to not be afraid of the unknown with that Jack of Spades. I literally feel like that's what this reading is saying. this reading is like 15 minutes long. Probably didn't need to be, but you know, at the same time, I feel like this reading is saying, don't fear the unknown. I feel like that is where your happiness lies, is in the unknown, in the not knowing what's going to happen. And I feel like you need to get out of this Eight of Swords energy. I feel like, plain and simple, if this reading is for you, then you are in a situation, whether it be love, business, money, spirituality, health, where things are unknown. And I feel like you need to move towards the unknown. I feel like the kind of current energy is like stuck. This is not bad, but the Six of Clubs is like a lot of burdens. So I feel like you need to move away from the heavy burdens. But I actually really like this reading for you. I feel like it's very empowering. I feel like it is trying to empower you, trying to make you move towards happiness. But I really like this a lot. So thank you for watching, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also, make sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate all the support. But thank you, Aquarius, and I will see you in the next reading.